What's going on, guys? My name is Demon. Today, I'm bringing you guys a tier list for attackers with a special guest, Romanpuss, who's about to break something. But yeah, we're gonna have a attacker tier list on this channel, and we're gonna have a defender tier list on his channel. So make sure to check it out. And yeah, what's up, Roman? How are you, man?
Yeah, hello. What's good, my boy? I'm glad to be back here, especially since we was very right on our last video that we did together where we guessed about the Sengoku and Rayleigh being a thing. And now we got our tier list, and tier lists are actually really fun because you get to see another person's point of view when you do it with someone. So it's good. So I'm excited. Let's go.
Hell yeah. So we're going to do this much faster, guys. So all the bad units in C and D, we're just going to go real quick, just place them one above the other. But we're not going to talk a lot about them. We'll have more discussions about the characters in A and S, and a bit on the characters in B. But for the C and D tier, we'll just place them where we think they deserve to be. So, first of all, we have Alabasta Zoro, the OG free-to-play, first 3-star character to come out. He's trash. He's always been trash. And so we're going to keep him in the bottom of D tier. Even when he came out, he was pretty bad. And yeah, that's that. So,
true.
Yeah. Next, we actually have a very, very, very top pick right off the bat. And it's going to be Kaido. So Kaido is an S character still. I know some people maybe thought that he would drop down after this long, but definitely not. Very strong character still. He's a caveman playstyle. You know, you play him brain dead. You just whack your thing all around. And yeah. What do you think makes this guy so much stronger than most characters in the game?
He gets free stats. You can double your attack and double your defense on one ability. Even though you lose your dodge, it's still like you can one shot. So yeah. That's enough said. And he's brain dead, basic attacks that can hit a lot of people.
True.
So
yeah, he's very, very, very strong. And I mean, he deserves his place in S. His damage is just too high. His skill has good range and everything about him. His revive, his tankiness. He's a good character. And deserving of his place in S. Next we have Rayleigh, but we'll keep Rayleigh for the end. You know, keep you guys wondering where we think Rayleigh is going to be. Next we have Bullet. Now, Bullet is a character we think is an A tier, a very, very strong character. Kind of feels like just a mini Kaido in a way, but also offers a lot of different things on his own, like a healing on his skill and cool things. I mean, I generally enjoy playing with this guy. My only complaint is that sometimes he feels a bit weak, like not tanky. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I see as his biggest complaint. And like charging up his skill is kind of hard to get off. Yeah. If he's fighting people with CC, any abilities that can like stop him, it makes him kind of like not as good when he has that. So his skill too, he can't charge when that happens. So it's his biggest downfalls. But overall, really good unit. Just bad damage.
Yeah. Next we have Sabo. Now Sabo, very, very interesting story of the Sabo. When he first came out, many people just assumed he would be a decent character, nothing too special. But as time and time again, he's shown how strong he is. I think it's only fair to place him in S tier. I think he's much better than Kaido, but he's still on the same tier. But this guy is just insane, man. That Mero state is so good, and I think he's a fucking monster, man. What do you think on this? What do you think about this?
He can destroy Kaido. He can destroy. Apparently he's really good for fighting Blackbird, so I've been told. Really good just for fighting anyone with that ability. Honestly, it's just
throwing skills.
It's like having a skill. Yeah, it's like a skill, but on your basic attack. Yeah. So
very strong.
About it.
Yeah, and at close range, he has that skill that's super fast to activate. So he has good traits, good flame, good crit. A monster, just a monster. A very, very strong character, and I think more people would have a problem with this guy if Shanks wasn't the thing. But still super, super powerful character and deserving of the S tier. Next we have, we're also going to skip Shanks for now. And we're going to go straight to Gear 4 Luffy. Now what do you think on Gear 4 Luffy? I think he's still deserving of the A tier. I think definitely fell off since when he came out. But I feel like, you know, his combos resembling his dodge and having many good things about him. I think he's very strong still. What do you think?
I don't know what it is, but he just seems way squishier and way easier to kill than what he did before. I don't know if something's changed, but he just seems a lot easier to kill now. He's not as big of a threat. He's got the tremor, which is like one of the best things and best forms of CC that you can get right now. And yeah, he does fat damage with his Kong gun. So overall, still pretty like viable unit. He's
And he
definitely
can still
playable.
deal damage. Once you tremor, you can do good things against Blackbeard as well. He has a knockback on his skill. And I think he's still a strong character, just not one of the strongest in the game right now, but still deserving of the A tier easily. All right, next we have Katakuri. Katakuri is also an interesting one. I think he's better than Gear 4 and a bit worse than Bullet though. The reason I'd say this is because I love his combos. His first hit and his third hit are very, very nice. The fact that he always has dodge can be scary, but I mean, he will get one shot most of the time, so you get cool dodges, but like it won't activate because you will just get one shot most of the time. It still does a lot of damage, and yeah, still love this character. His skills also are very easily dodgeable. That's one of his biggest downfalls, like Dofi. But I mean, in general, still lots of damage coming out of this guy. So yeah, what do you think?
Skills they're not like that slow to go off, but they're still predictable. Like you have time to react and be able to get a perfect dodge off on him, and then just one shot him if you need as well. So that's kind of his downfall there. And given the game's kind of getting flooded with blue units now, it's other red units besides who is kind of getting shafted from that. So yeah.
But still a very strong character, good damage overall. Next we have Cavendish, a beautiful character to play, representing how beautiful of a person he actually is. But in general, very, very, very nice kit, very fun to play. I love his basic attacks. I love his skills. That one-shot skill, I know you really like it, Roman. So what do you want to say more about this guy?
Skill 2 is really good. It can one-shot multiple people as like fat AoE, and then he has to stun. It just hurts him when there's people who can't be stunned, because that's like one of his biggest effects. He can stun and then kill. But overall, and it's fun when he gets hit. It makes a weird noise, and it's kind of entertaining when you're playing him. But definitely, like, I can't wait to use him. I'm working on leveling him up. So
So I mean, definitely a fun character to play as well. So if you guys have him, don't be shy. Do feel free to use him, and maybe with more and more Cavendish players out there, we might consider moving him up. All right, next we have time skip Luffy. Now this character was kind of the same thing as Shanks is now. In the past, he was super dominant, super annoying. Everyone used him with Sky Zoro, and right now, I mean, people can still use him. A lot of people have him. Okay, so yeah, in general, I think he just fell off. His one-shot skill doesn't one-shot. It's very easy to predict his invincibility skill. His combos are just annoying, but like easily dodgeable and don't deal that much damage anymore. In general, I don't feel like we want to stay much on time skip Luffy, but do you have any closing thoughts on this guy?
I used to hate him, now I don't. So that's about it.
Yeah, true. Okay, so next we have Whole Cake Sanji. Now this character I actually like a lot more than Roman does. I feel like when you play him alongside another attacker, he definitely shows how strong he can be. He can heal you, he can heal your teammate, and give you guys a 10% attack boost, which is very nice. So if you play Sanji in a correct manner, I think he's very, very decent. His skill ignores defense, which is very nice, and can set them aflame. And I mean, it's very fast. His skills, though, his regular attacks don't deal that much damage, and they're very slow, especially that third hit is nasty. But the first hit's fine, so yeah, that's what I have to say about Whole Cake Sanji. What do you think?
I was never really a big fan. I don't know. I don't ever think they really do anything too crazy. He's just, I don't know. He's like whatever.
Yeah,
if you want to play him, you can, but
I think he's good in B. Nothing much more to say about him. All right, next we have Stampede Sabo. So Stampede Sabo, I would say, is better than Cavendish. But the simple fact that once you do a flame, once you set them aflame, or a teammate dies and you get that crit, oh my god, is the damage not that good anymore. But it used to be great, and it's still decent now. Like, dude, back in the day, man, playing Sabo, oh my god, it was so broken. Now it just feels okay at best. But yeah, definitely fell off a lot, in my opinion. What do you think?
There'd be times where I'd get like nearly one shot by his super one-shotty skill, whichever one that is, and that just doesn't happen anymore. Like that was his Big Mom that I was getting nearly one shot, and it just doesn't happen at all anymore. Even when I am Big Mom, so I don't know what's really changed. But
he was much stronger in the past. Yeah, much stronger in the past, but definitely fell off now. Next, we have Kid. Kid, in my opinion, never saw the spotlight, unfortunately. But when he did come out, he came out with the first Brawl 8 that was replacing League Battles, which I hope they do again instead of adding that lame Brawl 8 we have now. It's cool that they're adding new maps, though. Cool that they're adding new maps, but whatever. Let's talk about Kid. When he came out, very strong for the first Brawl 8. Kind of overpowered for that. Nothing much was competing with this guy, but after that, kind of fell off. Law was always the one outshining him since he came out. His kit I thought was interesting. I wanted to create a whole niche category for him, but when you play with him, you realize he's just bad. So yeah, what do you think? Do you have anything to say about this guy?
He's got a really long combo, and really long combos usually don't do too well. And his ability, like his overall, relies on being a brawler, and if he takes too much damage, then it's gone, and that's all. It's just he's just not that great at all.
Unfortunate. But he has an interesting kit, and I hope Bandai keeps exploring, which is something I want to praise Bandai for. All these characters always feel unique. No two characters feel like you're playing the same character in a rehashed version. Like if you want to compare Whole Cake Sanji and Marco, they have different damaging skills, very, very different, and their healing skills work completely different. So in this game, I want to praise that. They do unique things, they try different things, and that's cool. Alright, next we have Stampede Luffy. I think Stampede Luffy, I'll just rank him right above Kid for the simple fact that he had more relevance more recently, and everyone had him level 100 if you have him, or if you don't have him, well, you don't have him. So, in general, not worth playing, but at some point, he was frustrating to play against, kinda, so I feel like he deserves his spot in the right above Kid. Nothing much more to say about this guy, right?
Right. Yeah. I don't got nothing to say. Yeah. Not on him.
Yeah. So next we have Ryuma. Now I know. Roman doesn't like Ryuma. I'm gonna keep him at the top of C. When he came out, people were using him like crazy. People thought he was really, really good. Personally, I never got him to level 100, so I can't comment necessarily on that. But I definitely saw the success he's had. I definitely saw a lot of people use him, and I think he was very strong back then. Now definitely fell off a lot, and I think he's belonging in C above Stampede Luffy. And yeah, why did you hate this guy?
Directly from my point of view, whenever I saw him on the map, I thought it was free kill. I'd have the little buggers try and kill me, and then I just one-shot him, and it was never an issue for me then, even when he came out, and now. So, no, I don't think it's great. Just please don't play him.
Fair enough. Next, we have Timeskip Robin. Now, Timeskip Robin is a character I actually really, really like. I'm going to keep her above Kid, but right below Stampede Luffy. She has a tremor. Her other skill that's close range is nice when they're on the floor. You can kind of time it nice. Her combos are unique, and they can kind of stagger the opponent, so it has cool things to it. But I just feel like the damage is not there, and you will have games where you pop off, but most games you will do terrible with her. And she's not that good anymore. I mean, she never was that good, but now especially not. So, but you do, Roman. You have a video coming on her soon, right? So, guys, check it out when it comes out, and see Roman's thoughts more in depth on that. So, yeah,
I do a little more analysis on her to see how well she plays, what her goods and bads are. But overall, I wouldn't rank her very highly. She's, for being an attacker, usually as an attacker, you generally want to be good at 1v1ing, and if you're not good at 1v1ing, then, well, I don't think you're too good of an attacker. Yeah. Or, I don't know, I'll offer more to the table, but yeah.
I mean, fair enough. She's definitely not the best, but hey, if you guys have her level 100, you can try her out. Next, we have a character that I know you've been using as well, Jimbei. Jimbei is a very, very, very strong character still today. I think, like, besides the fact that his dodge is kind of useless and he feels a bit heavy for an attacker, I think he still has great things to offer. What do you have to say about him?
The more I play him, the more I think he should have just been a defender, but his dodge is literally like half a step. You don't move anywhere. He lacks sustainability, so he can fight and he'll usually one-shot you with each of his skills. Blackbeards, he can for sure get to like 20% HP with his skill 2, and then skill 1 can generally at least break his full HP bar. But yeah, usually he ends up taking some level of damage in between that, and then he just kind of gets down and just dies. When he brawls, he can out-brawl people, but yeah, so just like sustainability and should be a defender. That's all I want to say. But good unit.
Yeah. Next we have Akainu. Akainu, I want to rank him right below Ryuma, but above Stampede Luffy. He got the buff recently, which a lot of people tried him out for 1 week and then kind of moved on. I don't want to talk too much about him, but his skills are much faster now. So I think, that's good enough for Akainu. Want to say anything about him?
It's significantly improved, but still not great. So yeah.
I mean, he would have. I think even the old version would have been in this tier simply because it is Akainu and he can do things. I don't think he's as bad as the characters that will be in D. But I mean, he's now at the top of C instead of the bottom of C. So good update, Bandai. Yay, good for them. Um, next we have Bridal Nami. Now, Bridal Nami, when she came out, some people had curious things to say about her. I think she was always bad. I mean, like a week after she came out, no one wanted to use her anymore. Her shock felt weird. Her skills are okay. That electro ball thingy is just not too good. So yeah, nothing much to say about her. Pretty bad character. Did you use her?
She's just a pest, is all I think. She just keeps shooting out lightning things everywhere and covers the map, but I don't think she actually does anything significant.
A better character that throws things around from long range is your boy Chopper. Now, Chopper, I think, is a better character. I mean, I'd say Ryuma's better than him, but he's a bit better than Akainu. He's better than Ryuma. I'd say, because at least he can do something Ryuma can't, which is at least offer some range, so you can do different things. Ryuma, I mean, he's outclassed by so many green attackers above him. Chopper, there's no real replacement to him, so I'll keep him above Ryuma, but in general, not that much damage. His skills can be annoying. They can catch you off guard for sure. He has one skill that deals a lot of damage, but not that much. And yeah, in general, can be annoying, but not that strong of a character. So yeah, that's what I have to say about him. Do you want to say
better options? There's better options.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we have Bonsly. We don't want to talk much about Bonsly, but I think he's better than Bridal Nami, but he's trash. He has one skill that's okay and one skill that's literally useless. And these combos are fun. You get to hear him say "unde" the whole game, and it's fun to watch, fun to hear. Kind of like playing Ivankov. It'll put a smile on your face, but then you play him and the smile is gone instantly. So that's
what do you mean?
He's bad.
Ivankov's good.
He's bad.
Just you wait till I get him.
Wait, no, but Ivankov is great. I'm talking about Bonsly.
You said Ivankov's bad, is what you just.
No. Bonsly is bad. Ivankov, I think, is great.
Yeah,
I tried him out in the challenge battle. I love him.
Yes.
He's the good Bonsly. He's what Bonsly should have been. Yeah. So next we have Chopper. Chopper, the arm point one, is super bad, I think, in my opinion. And yeah, complete trash of a character. Shouldn't be in the game. Please remove him. Like, his skills just don't do anything. His combos are okay. He has some cool traits, but like in general, very, very, very useless character in my eyes. So yeah, we're gonna leave him there. Some people tried to say he has cool things about him. I'm sorry, no, that's not true. I am ranked, like, I got to top 50 with this guy. I got to top 10 with Bonsly. Like, I've tried to use these characters. I really did, but they're bad. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Next we have Wano Zoro. Now, Wano Zoro, he came out, broke the game, as blue attackers like to do. Kind of took time skip Luffy out of the meta to bring in a new bad meta. So like, I remember when Wano Zoro was dominant, I used to say, yo, bring back Luffy and Sky Zoro. This guy was so annoying when he first came out. It wasn't fair. It was super annoying, but he's still super strong for the same reasons. He will always be at least decent. Good range, good combos. When you're on your point, he's a massive threat. When he's not on his point, he loses a lot of buffs, but in general, still very, very strong character. I definitely think he deserves to be near the top of A, if not the best character in A, just lacking a bit in terms of what he needs to get to the S tier. So yeah, what do you think about Wano Zoro?
I think I just kind of did an overview of him, and I think it's really good. He doesn't seem too hard to pick up, but once you actually get really good at him, then you can just start popping kills.
Yeah.
Luckily, for when it was the meta, I played stuff that wasn't. But being Mama, it's not too hard to deal with him. But yeah, I can understand for everyone else.
Yeah, for sure.
But really good unit.
Yeah. All right. Next we have Smoker. Smoker, very, very, very interesting character. Now, in my eyes, I think he could surpass Wano Zoro at some point. Maybe when Wano Zoro's long range skill does no damage. But for now, I don't think he's there yet. I think he's better than Bullet. I think he's better than all the other characters in A. I think he's super, super powerful. People say, just because he has the best attack in the game doesn't mean, or the highest attack stat in the game doesn't mean he's strong. But he is strong. He has one suck that one-shots. His Tashigi skill could use some work, for sure. But, his combos are great. His skill that one-shots is great. It's super hard to dodge because the clouds of the suck comes instantly. I think he's super, super strong in A lot of people underrate this guy a lot. So yeah, that's my opinion. And yeah, what do you have to say about this?
I don't know if I hype him up as much as you, but I don't see as much of him, but he seems like all right to me. But I guess given that the sucking ability is super annoying and can one shot people, but so yeah, I think in his attack stat is fat. So you have more experience with him than I do because you play him a lot more. So yeah, I think I could see him being a good unit
for sure. All right, next we have. Okay, who do we want to do next? Next we'll do Shanks. Just place him in S tier. No need to talk about Shanks. The best character in the game. So yeah, spoiler alert, Rayleigh's not better than him. Okay, what do we want to do next? I think let's put all the D characters. So we have the OG Luffy. The OG Luffy has a tremor that will never hit because the range is so small. Arlong.
True.
Arlong is bad.
Slow, clunky.
Very slow. I'd put him, I'll keep him around the same place as Chopper. Maybe he has that crit, so it could be cool. Maybe below Bridal Nami as well. Ace, the OG Ace, I want to put him even under Arlong. He just cannot do anything with this guy.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible. Next we have Christmas Frankie. I don't know if I want to rank him that low, but yeah, we have Sanji. He's not that bad either. You know what? For our final character in D, we have Mihawk. Mihawk can enjoy his stay at the bottom of D and stay there and enjoy his life there. Actually, I'll add one more character above him, Enel. Enel, the OG Enel, I think he's terrible as well. His skills take too long. I know you like Enel a bit more than I do, but yeah, he's just bad. Nothing much to say about this guy. His skills take too long to proc. You could use his Rumble set on him for extreme amounts of shock potential, but it's 13, 14, 15%, something like that. It's not that good anyways. Plus, what tankiness does he have to allow you to use those sets? Nothing.
Right.
So, I mean, not good. Not good. All right. Next, we have Christmas Frankie. I think Christmas Frankie can stay in D tier above NL. I mean, they're all around the same range. Maybe right below NL and above Mihawk. I think that's fine, right? Christmas Frankie, yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay, next we have Sanji. Sanji is a cool one because he has more history with him, but we'll talk about him at the end of the tier list. Let's just fill it up first with Bikini Boa. I think Bikini Boa definitely belongs in the C tier, right under Kid. I think her entrance can do good things, but in general, pretty bad character. You like to say that she can do things from range? I mean, that's true, kinda. So
yeah. If she's outside a fight, she can sit there, but you'll need some skill cooldown. If you don't got skill cooldown, you don't want to go in a fight because you're not going to be doing much. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Okay. And next we have Sanji. I think Sanji definitely fell off. I think Sanji for sure, hardcore fell off. He was one of the strongest characters in the game. I thought he was meta at some point, but now there's no reason to use him. I think he fell off hard, so I think he's even worse than Bikini Boa now. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Next we have Lucci. Where do we place Lucci? Lucci, we're gonna place him at the top of A, right below Bullet and right above Katakuri. So I know you're the one that actually sold me on the idea of Lucci. So tell me what sold you on this guy.
I think hopefully if you can get some good medals on him, he'll be fantastic. And you have to have him higher level. That's the thing. But his ignore defense on his skill 2, the big super rocket punch thing, is great. I don't think some people say they have aiming issues, but I've not run into those. And his finger poke thing, if you ever need to get back to full health, if you can land that and you're good at that, then get that off and you'll be back to full HP, no problem. And yeah, he's a very sustainable fighter. It's great.
Yeah, that's something other characters in this tier don't have, is that he feels like he can tank things. Not because he can, but because he can heal up, which is beautiful. Healing in this game is very nice. Reiju can heal, and it's nice. Small heal over time definitely helps. Definitely can help you tank a few extra hits, a few extra skills. It's good. It's good to heal. And I think definitely I undersold this guy for a long time, but after seeing more and more gameplay and more discussions on him, I think he's definitely deserving of this spot. And finally, for the main reason you guys are here, Rayleigh, I think Rayleigh is definitely in the S tier. Definitely S tier. Is he better than Shanks? Absolutely not. Is he better than Sabo? I don't think so. Is he better than Rayleigh? Oh, go ahead.
Let me stop you. Is he better than Shanks? 1v1, yes. Rayleigh's much better than Shanks. But overall, as a unit to fight other people, I don't think Rayleigh's better.
Of course, he counters Shanks.
Which we agree.
He counters Shanks, of course. But in general, he's not a stronger character overall. But he's very, very strong. I don't think he's even near how good Sabo is. But he's very, very strong still. I think Sabo is like, wow. I think Rayleigh is still super strong, super simple, and rewards good players. This is something I like about Rayleigh. He actually rewards good play. You need to learn how to perfect dodge everything from combos to special attacks, and the best Rayleighs are going to be with that 70% constant attack boost with no restriction. Yes, Kaido has 100%, but if you get the perfect dodge on Rayleigh, you get 70%, and you stun, and there's no restriction to it. Kaido, obviously, you get the big restriction of no dodges, but you get 100% defense resistance to stuns in all these CCs, so it's fine. I think Kaido's still great. I think Rayleigh though is a bit better than Kaido, and takes more skill. So a bad Rayleigh player is gonna be worse than a bad Kaido player, but a good Rayleigh player is gonna be better than a good Kaido player.
Agreed.
Yeah. So in general, this is our tier list, guys. If you guys want a more focus on defenders, well, only defender tier list, check out Roman's video. Definitely he will be leading the charge in that one. I know I've talked a lot here, and in his video he's definitely going to be taking charge, talking a lot about the defenders and his opinions on those. So make sure to check out Roman. Thank you so much for showing up, Roman, and doing this with me. I know time zones problems, but we managed, we did it, and it's been great. So
No problem. I was excited to be here. It's fun making tier lists. And I like doing the collab, so.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
With that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed, and peace.
Yeah. Bye.